Good morning. Welcome to TMMS. Today, we are going to learn how to solve simple 2D problems, that is, solution of right triangles. This involves finding the value of unknown angles and the unknown sides of a right triangle. This means that in a right triangle, if you know side AB, and if you know angle C, one of the angles. Now triangle has three sides and it has three angles. This one is 90 degrees. This we know and this we know. So we can find this side, we can find this side, and we can find this angle. Or it means that you know this side, we know this side, and then we can find this side which is unknown, and then we can also find this angle. I'll call that as theta. I can find this angle which is alpha. Or it also means that if I know this side and if I know this side, then I can find this angle, I can find this, and I can find this angle as well. Now let us look at some of the examples. Let us take the first example. We have a right triangle. Angle B is 90 degrees, angle C is 30 degrees, and side AB has been given as 10 centimeter. And we are asked to find number 1 BC and number 2 AC. So BC I'll call as X, AC I'll call as Y. Now in this right triangle, we are going to link 30 degrees with which side is given and which side is to be found out. So the side which is given is AB, which is opposite to 30, and BC is adjacent. Now opposite upon adjacent is your tan ratio. So we have tan 30 degrees is equal to AB upon BC. Tan 30 degrees is 1 upon root 3. So 1 upon root 3 is 10 centimeter upon BC, which is X. Now BC will come to the other side. It will come with the numerator, and root 3 will multiply this 10. It will become 10 root 3 centimeter. Let us substitute the value of root 3, which is 1.732, and we will get 17.32 centimeter, and that would be our first answer. Let us come to the second part. This is our first part. In our second part, we are expected to find AC. Now AC and AB. AB is opposite to 30 degrees. AC is the hypotenuse. Opposite upon hypotenuse is your sine ratio. So we will take sine 30 degrees, and sine 30 degrees will be AB upon AC. Now sine 30 degrees is half, and AB is 10 centimeter, and AC we do not know, and so cross multiply. I will have AC giving me 10 multiplied by 2, which is equal to 20 centimeter, and that is our answer 2. Let us come to our second question. We have been given triangle ABD, in which we have AC given as a perpendicular. We have been given that this AC is 30 centimeters, AD is 20 root 3 centimeters, angle B is given as 45 degrees, and we have to find BC, theta, CD and BD. Now if we have to find BC, which is the first one in our question, we are going to connect with this right triangle, that is triangle ACB, because we know angle 45 and we link it with 30 degrees, which is opposite, and BC, which is adjacent. So we get the tan ratio. Tan 45 degrees will be AC upon BC. Now we know the value of tan 45 as 1, and so AC becomes 30 centimeters. BC we do not know. Cross multiply BC equal to 30 centimeters, and that is our answer 1. Now let us come to our second part. We need to find this theta. Theta means now it is part of this right triangle. What is the name of this right triangle? In right triangle ACD. So we'll just write that. In right triangle ACD. And now we'll connect theta with this side, which is opposite, and this side, which is the hypotenuse. Why is this a hypotenuse? Because it is opposite this 90 degrees angle. And so opposite upon hypotenuse is sine ratio. So we'll have sine theta is equal to AC, which is opposite, and AD, which is hypotenuse. And so we have sine theta equal to 30 centimeter upon 20 root 3 centimeter. Let us cancel this out, and that will give us 3 upon 2 root 3 centimeter also got cancelled. Now here we have an irrational number in the denominator. So what we must do? We must rationalize it. How do we rationalize? By multiplying and dividing by root 3. And so we will get 3 upon 2 root 3 into root 3 will give us 3, and this root 3 multiplies here, so it becomes 3 root 3. So in the numerator we have 3 root 3, and denominator has 2 into root 3, which is 3. Can we see this 3 getting cancelled? And so that will give us root 3 upon 2. Now this is the value of sine theta, and so what we will say? We will say sine theta therefore is equal to sine of which angle is root 3 upon 2? It is 60 degrees. And so we'll have therefore theta equal to 60 degrees, and that becomes our answer 2. Now we come to the third subpart. We have to find CD. What is CD? It is part of triangle ACD, which is the right triangle. So you got to connect CD with what we know. Now we know AC, we know AD, and we know this angle, which is 60 degrees. Now we can also apply Pythagoras theorem, but since we are solving the right triangle using trigonometry, we can use trigonometry as well. So we will connect 60 degrees with AC and CD, and AC and CD give us the tan ratio. So we will say in right triangle ACD, tan 60 degrees is equal to AC upon CD. Tan 60 is root 3, AC is 30 centimeter upon CD, and so we are going to have CD comes here this side, it comes in the numerator, and root 3 goes this side in the denominator, so 30 upon root 3. Again we see irrational number in the denominator, so we need to rationalize. So we multiply and divide by root 3. That gives us 30 root 3 in the numerator. Denominator root 3 into root 3 gives us. Now 3 will go once here and 10 times here. And so we will get 10 root 3. And now we substitute the value of root 3. Root 3, the value is 1.732. And so that gives us 17.32 centimeter, and that is our answer 3. And so you see that our BC from here to here, this is 30 centimeter, and CD, that is from here to here, it is 17.32 centimeter, like how we calculated just now. Can you see that here, this one? Yeah. Now they are asking us the fourth subpart, which is BD. Now BD is going to be equal to BC plus CD, which means 30 plus 17.32, and so we will go to the fourth subpart and we will say BD is equal to BC plus CD. BC is 30 centimeters, like how we saw just now, and your CD we have calculated here, and when you add you will get 47.32 centimeter, and that is our answer 4. Now let us come to our question 3. Look at the diagram. We can see 60 degrees and 30 degrees has been given, and we can see that angle ABC is 90 degrees, but it is part of triangle ABC, which is the right triangle. And we have one more right triangle, which is ABD. And in this ABD triangle, we have 30 degrees also given, and we have the distance CD has been given as 100 meters. Now this is a typical height and distances question. Now height is this AB, which is X, and the distance between the 2 points is 100 meters. So from C, if we look at point A, it is 60 degrees. From D, if you go further 100 meters, again we look at point A, we get the angle of elevation 30 degrees. So we are going to use these two triangles, which ones? ABC and ABD, and we'll take them separately. To begin with, let us take the first in right triangle ABC. Now in ABC, we are going to connect this AB with BC, because BC and BD, they are going to form the adjacent sides and they can be linked with this 100 meter. So we will take opposite upon adjacent, which is tan 60 degrees, and that will be AB upon BC. Now tan 60 is root 3, and so we have X upon BC, and so you will have BC equal to X upon root 3. Now let us look at the second right triangle. Our second right triangle is triangle ABD, and in right triangle ABD, we will have 30 degrees as the angle, and we will again take tan 30 degrees. Why would you take tan 30 degrees? Because in the big triangle, now you got to ignore this part. Opposite to 30 degrees is AB, and adjacent to 30 is BD. Let us write the value. Tan 30 degree is 1 upon root 3, and that is equal to AB is X, and BD, as you can see, BD is BC plus 100. Now let us cross multiply, because now it is just simple mathematics. If you cross multiply, you will have BC plus 100 is equal to X into root 3 is X root 3. And now you will see that our BC is not any part of our question. So we will write the value of this BC, which is given over here. So we will write X upon root 3 plus 100 is equal to X root 3. So after this step, we will take this X upon root 3 that side. So it will get subtracted, and our step looks like this. Now we will take LCM over here, but I'm going to write this side. So we are going to take LCM as root 3, and root 3 will multiply here, so it becomes x root 3 into root 3 means 3x minus x, and that's equal to 100. So we will have 2x upon root 3 is equal to 100. That will give us x equal to 100 into root 3 upon 2. And that will give us cancellation with 2, and x will now equal 50 multiplied by 1.732. So that will be equal to 5 multiplied by, use this 0 to shift the decimal there, 17.32. Now remember, when we multiply by 5, we keep one 0 here and we just make it into half. So you are going to have 8, 6, 6, 0, and 2 decimal places will give me 86.60, and those many meters, that is our x, and our x is nothing but AB, and that becomes our answer. Let us come to question 4. In this diagram, we have to find AB and then we have to find AC. Now AB is from here to here, and if I have to find AC, I must find BC as well. So if I'm going to find AB first, I need to use this right triangle. Do I know any measures of this right triangle? I do not know a single one, but we have been given this 90, 90, that makes this as a rectangle. So we shall write that. So we write EBCD is a rectangle, and EB is equal to DC equal to 180 meter, since opposite sides of rectangle are equal. So we can write this as 180 meter from here to here. So now in triangle ABE, we know EB is 180 and we have to find AB. Connect that with 45 degrees. AB is opposite to it and EB is adjacent to it. And so we will say in right triangle ABE, tan 45 degrees is going to be equal to AB upon EB, and now 1 is equal to AB upon 180 meter, and therefore AB will be equal to 180 meter. This is 180 meter from here up to here. Up to here. So in order to find AC, we need to find BC. Now for BC, we will use this right triangle. So we have seen that in the diagram, there are 1 and 2 right triangle and both will be made use of. So shall we write the next step? In right triangle, it will be EBC, and we will take 30 degrees. For 30 degrees, BC is opposite and we already know EB is 180, which is adjacent. So we'll use tan 30 degrees is equal to BC upon EB. Tan 30 is 1 upon root 3, and that will be equal to BC upon 180 meter, and therefore BC will be equal to 180 comes up here, so 180 upon root 3. Now again we see in the denominator there is an irrational number, so again we will rationalize by multiplying and dividing by root 3. So 180 root 3 upon root 3 into root 3 gives us 3. Now 3 will divide this 180 degrees, 3 sixes and 3 zeros. So that is equal to 60 root 3, which is equal to 60 multiplied by, we'll substitute the value of root 3 as 1.732. That will give us 6 multiplied by 17.32. We use this 0 to shift the decimal, and so 6 2's 12, carry 1, 6 3's 18 and 1, 19, carry 1, 6 7's 42 and 1, 43, carry 4, 6 1 6 and 4 10. 2 decimal places here. And so we got BC equal to 103.92. Now what did we say? AB is 180 and BC is 103.92. Therefore our AC is going to be equal to AB plus BC, which is 180 plus 103.92 meters, and that will give us 283.92 meter, and that is our answer. Let us come to question number 5. Here again you will see that there is a combination of two right triangles and you have been given only one side. Now instead of giving you the angles, they've given tan of A, that means this angle is given as 4 upon 5, and a tan of D has been given as 12 upon 5. And so if we take tan A, we must take this right triangle. So how would we start? We would start in right triangle ACB. Tan A has been given, so we will write tan A. But tan A will be opposite upon adjacent, so that becomes BC upon AC. Value of tan A has been given as 4 upon 5, which is equal to BC upon AC is given as 30 centimeter. And so you will see 30 goes that side. So our BC will be equal to 4 upon 5 multiplied by 30. So 5 goes here 6 times, and that gives us 24 centimeter as our value of BC. Now this is our 24 centimeter. This is our BC. We have been given this. But we want AD. Now AD is from here to here. We already know AC is 30. So in order to find AD, we would need to find CD as well. Now CD means we'll have to take this right triangle. Which one? Triangle BCD, in which we needed BC, which we already found out. And so now we are going to go to the next triangle and we'll say in right triangle BCD, that is BCD, and we've been given tan D. Tan D means BC upon CD, opposite upon adjacent. And so we will write tan D is equal to, opposite is BC and adjacent is CD. And so we put the value of tan D, which is 12 upon 5, and that is equal to BC we already found out as 24. So 24 centimeter upon CD. And so we will bring CD to the other side. So it will come to the numerator, and 24 multiplied by, it will be 12 upon 5 going that side. So it will become 5 by 12. 12 will go here twice, and CD will be equal to 10 centimeter. Now we have found, let's look at our diagram. This is 10 centimeter from here to here, but we have to find AD. What is AD? AC plus CD. So we will write just that AD equal to AC plus CD, and then we substitute. This is 30 centimeter and CD is 10 centimeter, and when we add we get a good answer, that is 40 centimeter, and that is our answer. Hope you have understood how to solve such questions. Thank you for watching.